some background to this comment. I did a video yesterday talking about the hypocrisy of MAGA, showing a tweet from Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders saying that Trump and MAGA are going to make America healthy again by hopefully cutting off the ability to buy junk food with an EBT card. And I pointed out the hypocrisy in that, considering MAGA's the one that had a problem with Michelle Obama trying to make school lunches healthy, but now they're going to be the ones to tell us what's healthy, what's not healthy. But anyway, enter this person. By implementing restrictions on unhealthy food, not denying them food in general, intentionally taking things out of content is why it's so hard to take you serious. Just rename your page CNN. Well, it is denying them food, right? Because you're telling them what food they can and cannot buy. And just so that we're clear, just before we go any further with your additional comments and my retort, you guys are the same guys that bitch when they buy steak. Like, well, I can't afford steak. Why can somebody on EBT get steak? So when they buy steak, when they buy protein, you bitch. When they buy junk food, you bitch. So what is it that they're allowed to buy? Bologna and bread, maybe a little Miracle Whip to throw on there? Is that what they're allowed to buy? Because you don't get it both ways. You don't get the bitch and go, well, I saw them buying steak and lobsters. Now, I've never seen a person buying lobsters on EBT in my entire life, but nonetheless, they're buying steak and lobsters. We can't have that. They're buying ding-dongs. We can't have that. You guys don't want them to buy fucking anything. So don't give me this bullshit that it's okay to cut them off with one food. It's because they should be buying another type of food, because you bitch when they buy the other type of food too. Having said that, Allie here tried to explain to you that the poorest communities can't get healthier foods in many instances. And you said, I live in the poorest region of the U.S. There are Walmarts everywhere. That's all we have anyway. By junk food, I assume it means snack cakes, restaurants that accept EBT, and other things like that. So I guess poor kids don't ever get a sweet snack, right? You seem to not be familiar with the term food desert. You think because you have Walmarts around you that everybody has access to some type of food that can be somewhat healthy. That's not the case, my friend. There are many, many, many poor areas of inner cities, poor neighborhoods, poor regions, poor segments of blocks in many cities where you can't get access to good food. You have to travel blocks upon blocks upon blocks. And we're talking about people that don't have, in many cases, transportation. They have to take public transportation to travel miles to go get healthy food. Food deserts do exist, my guy. Whether you've seen them or not is fucking irrelevant. Then you show us what you're really about. What the real problem is here. You say here, example, I sometimes pick up groceries for my disabled aunt using her card. She's has me. Oh God. Why do you fucking people always struggle with English? She's had me grab 9 2-liter bottles of Pepsi, frozen pizzas, fried chicken from the deli, and that's it. So what? If that's what she wants to eat, then let her eat it. Who are you to gatekeep what someone else eats? I don't care what she eats. I just don't care to pay for people's sodas and cakes. Shouldn't our tax dollars go towards what people need rather than paying for exact things, the exact thing that has so many people drawing disability and food stamps? And therein lies the problem. You feel poor people are taking advantage of you. You feel poor people are taking advantage of you and taking your money so that they can go buy junk food. You are exactly what's wrong with this fucking country. You are exactly what's wrong with this country. You want to limit poor people's ability to get any type of food because, once again, you guys are the type of people that bitch when they actually do buy healthy, protein-laden food because, God damn it, you're poor. You shouldn't be able to have a steak. So now poor people can't have a steak and they can't have a ho-ho. So I go back to the beginning of my video. Then what the fuck are they allowed to get per you? A wise one. Tell us, what do people on food stamps get to eat? Can't wait to hear this fucking grocery list. By the way, the whole point of the original video was to point out the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy that MAGA, first and foremost, wants to make us healthy again, but had a problem when Michelle Obama wanted to make us healthy again. They didn't give a fuck about kids having healthy lunches when Michelle Obama was trying to take up that mantle. Now all of a sudden they want to make us healthy again. And the hypocrisy that this guy and this woman know what's healthy and isn't healthy, but this woman didn't. The defense rests.